Hello everyone and welcome back to Successful Living. This week's video is again all about time management, productivity, efficiency, because if you use your time better, if you use your time effectively, you have more chances of achieving your dreams and goals in life in general. We have tackled other things regarding time management. Last week's video was all about to-do lists and how you can, increase efficiency by using a to-do list system. And today I want to address what else you can do to actually make better use of your time, generally manage your time better, and all that good stuff. The first thing that you can do to use your time better is to actually understand how you use your time right now. If you don't know how you're using your time, where you're losing time, where you're wasting time, what makes sense, what doesn't in terms of, productivity, then there is no way to optimize it, right? Because to be able to optimize something, you need to understand its current state. So you have to understand how you use your time. What I recommend here is for you to do something called time tracking for a week. And if you want to make it really statistically correct, you can do it for a couple of weeks, different periods, different times of your year, of your life. And this time tracking thing is very simple. What you do is basically track your time. You can do it on an Excel sheet. You can use Google Calendar. You can write it down on a piece of paper. Everything you do for a whole week by the minute. You write down from 12:13 till 12:47 I had lunch, stuff like that. After you do that for a week, at the end of the week, you sit down and you collect similar items. So you say, okay, this week I spent, 8 hours for eating. This much time I spent on cooking. This much time it was idle. I didn't do anything, basically wasted this time. This is my bathroom, personal hygiene time. This is my sleeping time, this and that. And then you see how much time actually goes into every single thing in your life. Maybe you sleep way longer, way more than an average person. Maybe you spend extra time during lunch because you just, watch a Netflix show or something like that. So this makes you understand where time goes in your week, and then you can see where you can actually optimize. I'm thinking of doing a challenge on this time tracking. I'm actually doing it with my Turkish community, and we're basically tracking our time for the same week, and we support each other because it's not an easy thing to remember to write down after every single thing you do. But we did it together for a week, and I'm thinking about making a video comparing different people and how people use their time, and where I can give advice to, different people on how to optimize that time and use it better. So if you're interested in doing something here as well, let me know in the comments below and we can totally start it together, and I will be your accountability buddy, and in the end, you can get some personalized advice as well. So let me know. The next thing is, like we talked last week, and if you missed that one, it is linked in the description so you can watch that one after this video. But it's basically having to-do lists, several to-do lists, not just one ongoing thing that is just making you super stressed and overwhelmed. What I'm talking about here is having several to-do lists for several projects in different areas of your life, and understand what you need to do and how you need to use your time to be able to accomplish these things. Make sure that you're separating ideas from to-do items, because that's a very common mistake. When you hear a good idea, when you read something cool and you think, oh, I should do that for my, for my life, for my house, for my business. It kind of becomes a to-do list where it shouldn't. It's just an idea. You didn't address that idea yet. You didn't analyze it, and you didn't make the decision to actually do it or not. So don't put that in your to-do list. Put it separately as an idea. And also when you're creating a to-do list or several to-do lists, make sure that you write down next to the item, how long do you think you will need to complete that thing? For instance, for something like, weekly planning is a to-do item, a weekly to-do item. I write 1 hour because that's generally how much time I know I need for weekly planning. If you don't know how long a to-do will take, I suggest you just take a similar item and add half an hour to an hour to it, because since it's your first time doing that, you might need a little bit more time. But as you do it once, you understand how much time you need, and next time you're gonna do it, you'll be more prepared. So if you do this whole time to-do list kind of system, then you can, when you have 2 hours, go to that system and see a 2-hour item or 2 separate 1-hour items, and put that to your daily program, daily schedule, and use that 2 hours to the max. Also make sure that you have a separate grow list, and this is something where you write down the personal development ideas, the book that you wanted to read, the podcast you wanted to listen, the video that you wanted to watch that will add to your personal growth and development. Make sure that list is separate so that when you have an, empty time, you can go ahead and do something from that list where you will actually contribute to your life and to your personal development rather than just, maybe mindlessly scrolling on Instagram or whatever. So have a list of things to go and do when you have that extra time in your hands. Also, another bonus about to-do lists, which I think I didn't mention in that video, is having a list of 10-minute items or 30-minute items, basically things that will take super little time. Obviously, we're not putting anything that takes 3 minutes or less into our to-do list. We just do them then and there. But for anything that is between 10 minutes to 30 minutes, you can have another list. And when you have like an hour in your hands, you can go and basically power hour through those things on that fast to-do list task, and that will make you feel so productive. You will want to do more. I'm telling you, like, power hour is such a good way to get a lot of things done and feel great about how you use your time. Number 3 is obviously, I don't know why it's number 3, but obviously having a weekly plan. If you're not doing monthly planning, if you're not doing daily planning, at least do weekly plan. This is so crucial, understanding what you're going to be doing next week, what's your focus points, what actually has to be done that week, what is your, one thing that will make that week count, and also like in general, like little things so that you're not running behind on life errands, whatever. Just make sure that you're doing a weekly plan. Sundays, every Sunday for an hour. It doesn't take long, but it will change the way that you're using your time in general. I think this is the one thing that you can take away from this video. Just go and start doing a weekly plan. It doesn't have to be like super detailed. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just set one goal for the week and know that you're going to be accomplishing maybe 3-4 small items, and that's it. Set that intention before Monday starts. If you already do weekly planning, or if you're already a planning person, time management person, and you want to optimize it to, a better level, like I do constantly, what I recommend you to do is actually time block your days. I have a full video, a tutorial about time blocking. I will link it down in the description as well if you want to go and check it out. But blocking your days, time blocking your days, basically makes you understand to the minute how you're using your time, make you use every single minute in a day. I know that maybe for some people it's a little bit too much. For me, it's not, because I also, make sure that I have some gap time, make sure that I have some downtime or, like personal time. But having that, blocking, especially on Google Calendar or something like that, since you see where you are in the day, you see like what happened, what didn't, what needs to be happening, and also like how much time you have left to actually complete the thing that is happening right now. So you're basically racing with yourself in a good way to, do more with your time. I think that made one of the biggest impacts after, having a life planner. The second thing basically is just having a time blocking system. And it's just incredible. If you're a beginner with time management, and if you're just starting to understand how you use time and how you can do better, don't go there now. It can be a little bit overwhelming in the beginning. But if you're into this already, or if you want to, level up, this is it. Time blocking is the thing. There are some other things that you can do to make better use of your time. One is multitasking. I know that it is such a controversial topic right now. Everybody's, or not right now, for a while. It's like, you shouldn't multitask, it takes away from concentration. Some people say, yeah, you should. My take on all of this is, if you don't have to concentrate on one thing that you're doing, yes, you can multitask. So when you're showering, you don't have to concentrate on, shampooing your hair. That means you can actually multitask and listen to a podcast episode. If you're, driving, yes, you should concentrate, but you can still listen to an audiobook. If you're in the tube, yes, you can multitask, because you're just sitting there, literally doing nothing, basically. So wherever you have a task that you have to do, which is the primary task, but it doesn't require your full attention and concentration, do multitask. That will make you use your time much better. For instance, just that half an hour in the mornings when you're getting ready, if you just pair it up with something that will contribute to your personal development, that is the perfect start. Next one is time batching, or batching stuff together. Next week's video is gonna be all about that and what you can batch, so make sure that you're subscribed so when that video is out, you'll be in the know and you can go and watch it and apply and start using that day immediately in a more efficient way. But what time batching is actually, well, I think I made a video about that already, description box. It is basically combining similar tasks or combining tasks related to the same project or business and just go at it at once so that you don't have to go out of that concentration and focus on something else and something else and something else during the day. Does that make sense? So if you're, if you're a YouTuber, that's a good example. I'm filming my 5th video today. I batched my filming, so I'm filming all of my videos from whatever weeks. And that's it. Like, I don't have to get camera ready. I don't have to do the whole studio setup. It is saving time because I'm not getting ready and doing the setup every single day. If I was filming every day, you can batch so many things and make sure that you're not wasting your time on the prep and, getting into the flow and this, that, like the environment and everything. Highly recommend time batching, at least for one or two things, like maybe admin tasks or errands, like 1 or 2 things in your life. You can just start doing that tomorrow. And the best way to use your time better is actually leaving yourself some time for yourself, for your personal, time. I think stress is paralyzing so many people. It paralyzes me sometimes. This overwhelm, this like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to be on the go constantly. That stress is actually making us less productive, less efficient, because we're constantly, like in our heads. So leaving yourself that time to actually just be and enjoy and not do anything is a good way to, manage your time. I like to do half an hour to an hour every day. Obviously, it depends on how much you need and how much is good for you. You can test it out by, trying different times, trying different frequencies as well. Like maybe you want to give 15-minute breaks for yourself throughout the day for 5 times. Maybe an hour in the evening is enough for you. But make sure that you're actually leaving yourself some time to de-stress and, refocus and all of that good stuff. This is really important. Let me know which one of these things you're gonna apply today, because this is it. You have to take action right now without losing any more time. So tell me in the comments below, which one are you gonna start implementing today? If this video was helpful, let me know what you wanna see next. Let me know. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. If you want to know more about time management and how to be more productive, you should definitely go and watch these 2 videos after this. And if you think that this was useful and you want to see more of these videos to have a more successful life, make sure that you join the family by clicking here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.